Hi, it's Clarence. Yes, welcome back. I'm so sorry that I've been away so long. I didn't mean to. I've just been so busy, y'all. But first off, before I start, what I want to do is I want to do some house cleaning, basically. When I did my last video, that was all about, Clarence, answers questions for Clarence. And while I was doing that, I had one question come in that I thought was so serious and wonderful that I thought I had to include it in this video. My friend Jason, he asked me, what do I think about stem cells? Really, you should give them the full flower, is what I'm saying. If it's a romantic occasion, give them the whole flower. Or her, or whoever, give is what I was saying. Apostrophe E-M. It means them, not necessarily him. Or her. Just someone. Anyway, so now the story, the show that I want to tell you about is a wonderful show called Mamma Mia. First off, can I just say to the people at the Winter Garden Theater, sorry, I forget how to say it properly, that you should tell people that Meryl Streep is not in the live show. Because that's who I went to go see. And though when I saw it, I'm so sorry, I thought we were alone. It seems that my roommate is home, so you get to meet Bill, because he's coming up the stairs right now. Hi, Bill.
My name is Bill.
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 Very good.
Thank you. Careful, those can cut if you... So that's Bill. I've been talking about him so much that you should meet him. And I hope there's nobody else in there with him. So, Mamma Mia. You having a good night, Bill?
Bill.
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 Yeah, you having a good night with you? Bill. We'll just close that. That's good. That's fine. Now, he's so sweet. He's so kind and fun, and he pays his bills. Bill pays his bills. That's fine. That's good. So, what a lot of people have been telling me about my whole Clarence Explains thing is that I don't really explain. I just, summarize. And that is a good point. That is a very good point. You got me. You got me right on the heart. So what I'm going to try to do with Mamma Mia is I'm going to try to explain all the different difficult subtext that goes with Mamma Mia. Now, basically, Mamma Mia is about this woman, and she's got a daughter, and her daughter's getting married, but, her daughter wants her daddy to be at the wedding, but nobody knows who her daddy is, because, her mama went through a period where she was free-spirited. And so there's 3 different guys that could be the daddy, because it was all around that time. And so her daughter finds, this diary that her mama kept, and she finds these guys and she writes to them and is like, hey, I'm getting married. Why don't you come on down to Greece? Because that's where they live, in Greece. And not the musical, of course. That's a whole different story. That's about, high schoolers in the 50s. That's not about, the play that we're talking about. But, they go to Greece, the country. And, so the three possible daddies show up and they're like, hey, why did I get invited to this wedding? I haven't spoken to this woman in years. And the daughter's like, well, hey, why don't you, just deal with it, hey, all sing. And so they do. And every time they sing, it symbolizes that they're happy. And then, later on, as the things go on, her mama meets the three guys again. And, a couple of them, she's so happy to see them. But then there's one named Sam, who she's not happy to see because they did not break up on good terms. It was not what they call amicable at all. So, then, things go on and, everybody's like singing. And they're all singing these songs that I've heard on the radio before, but I never really noticed that they're all by the same person. They're all by this person named ABBA, and I think that's a girl's name, but I'm not sure. Could be a boy's name because I think it's Swedish, so they got different rules. But yeah, so they're singing all these songs, and they're singing songs like Mamma Mia, which, just symbolizes that, the person's in turmoil, and they're singing Thank You for the Music, which is symbolizing happiness, and they're singing, Gimme, 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 A Man After Midnight, which I think symbolizes something about the military. But I don't know what, so I won't, extrapolate on that. But yeah, so as it goes on, she's not real. Sophie, the girl, is not real sure who her daddy is, and she just keeps going along, and she's like, oh, I don't know, I'll just keep looking, And then it's Act 2, and in Act 2, what she does is she's having a dream, she's having a nightmare, and it's a horrible nightmare where there's a ton of people in like wetsuits with flippers and snorkels, and then there's also her fiance who's for some reason wearing a dress. I think it's a Freudian thing. I don't know. Excuse me. But then things go on, and a lot of people sing a lot of ballads. There's a lot of ballads going on in Act 2. And there's one real big ballad. It's called "The Winner Takes It All," and it's sung by Donna, the mama of Sophie, the girl's getting married. Her mama, she sings this to the guy that she's still in love with after all these years. And I don't really know what it means, but I think he feels deeply about it because in the next scene, or two scenes later, I should say, he proposes to her and they get married. Even though Sophie doesn't get married, she decided she doesn't want to get married, and that's good. And that's Mamma Mia. So it's great. Oh my God, you will tap your toes until your toes fall off, is what will happen at Mamma Mia. That is the truth. Believe it. Okay? And so, there's all sorts of people, and they're all, young and pretty, and they're, wearing very little. So if that's something you like, then I would say go see it.